What the fuck? Is that it? No. This ain't right.
Oh. The intended path. Oh.
Who's this prick? No, stop this. Hang on.
Oh.
Right, I've had an idea. Bear with
Wait,
me.
so
We're gonna need this. Right, let's restart the DLC and see if we can't improve it.
Oh. So Dave is going to edit the program. I've been living in a prairie. Dave. So basically, because it's like, oh yeah, this is my deal. This is fascinating.
Yep. 7 weeks before the start of the main game. Got it? Hurry up.
Ah.
Right, now, what I'm about to do is not strictly within my job description, so probably best we just keep it between the two of us.
Oh.
Right, that's a good start. Oh, and we're gonna need this. I'll handle the notes, mate. You can just fill in the gaps in your head. Right,
Okay.
what happens when the show runs in order. It's shit. Now then, let's see what the fuck's sake.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Bozeman.
I'm getting reports that there's something wrong with the calls machine.
No, all looks fine to me.
What are you doing, Dave?
It's all good, mate. If anything,
Okay.
I'm improving things.
Please don't do that, Dave. Just play in the applause, pick a clip at the breaks, and don't touch the calls machine.
That weird game.
Good, he's gone. Let's touch the calls machine. Right, to get started, let's call any guest. The resentful sidekick.
Yeah.
Jimmy Chisholm.
I think that's the perfect choice.
This goes.
Because that's much more of an intro. He got screwed over. He was being like bullied by Hurling. A Bannon reference. So the Night Visitor is basically just an insult to Bannon.
That, Eric. Well, my family have made it clear to me that my episodes are embarrassing for them, so I suggest we stick to the script so I don't have to face the ire of all 4 of my brothers. And where's my sister?
Where's your
That's more
family?
important than family, Eric.
Oh.
You realise that. You can never persuade a lady to let you cough your muck up her. Yep, standing by.
Already.
Good evening, I'm Eamon Tightly. Behind me is a true TV legend, and now running for Prime Minister. Everyone's handiest man, Peter Clement. Now, Peter thinks he's been brought here tonight to film a special reunion episode of Just the Job.
I wonder what's like.
As always, viewers, you know better.
10 seconds. Laces. 10 seconds.
It's time. Let's start the show.
In 5, 4, 3.
To. What is it? Job. What is going on?
On a Friday afternoon, I've got just that job. Just that job. When it's all so dowdy that it leaves you sad and blue. I've got just that job. Just that job. Lady, when your handyman turns out to
Wait, what?
be a hound, I'll come and do it my way. Well, there's no one else around. I'll take my time while you recline, and then skip
Just a-
right time. 'Cause that's just the job.
Alright, we're actually.
Thank you, girls. Cracking stuff.
What is going on?
Good evening, friends, and yes, it's true, and I can't really believe it myself. We are back with this special one-off reunion episode of Just the Job. And just to be clear, It is the show that you remember with the old sidekick, little Jimmy Chisel, some top tips on how to improve your DIY, and of course, some special surprise guests from just the jobs in
What?
the
What?
Family planning clinic. Dry and itchy or angry and
What is going on?
Your pardon?
Just passing
There'll
the
be
time.
no politics
have much
tonight.
time, so
No,
You'd
no,
be
this
surprised,
show.
mate. We have all the time in the world in a
Peter
way.
Clement
Well, you might. But I'm
What's
a bit
going-
of time.
things off tonight.
Hang on, Dave.
Take a slightly
Stand by,
askance
Eamon.
look at the mighty
And
Bevel,
go, Eamon.
because you would be
Sorry,
surprised
Dave. Back in a sec.
what's going on.
I'm going anywhere.
Oh, there we go.
You naughty, naughty.
So we can actually see that the.
Sorry, Peter. Frank, did you know about that? Look at that expression. You did, didn't you, you fucker?
Peter, you thought you were here tonight to record a special reunion episode of Just the Job.
I can't believe this.
Tonight, Peter Clement,
Man-
these are the bits of your life. Come on, let's get you back to the studio.
Alright, let's go.
Eamon's a really great host. Really great. But he does tend to, how to put this, fall apart if you don't stick to the script. And I'm told the machine that normally does it is set to manual. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Simple.
Oh, so we've already messed it up.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, Eamon, how long have you been planning?
Oh, Dave, we're in trouble, Dave.
Northern town of
Here we
Rotherham,
go.
to Fanny and Martin Clement.
Show me up.
That's right. They got up at the crack of dawn to make the trip all the way down to the capital by coach. It's your infamous old ma'am and her long-suffering husband, Fanny and Martin Clement.
Oh.
You're not them.
It's Jim.
Right, yeah. Let's get you sat down.
Time to call another guest, mate.
Lovely to have you both. Lovely to have you here. So tell us, what was life like for Peter growing up in the Clement house?
Well, obviously, I wasn't there for it, Eamon. But I speak with Peter.
This part is something about a long-lost brother.
Oh, yeah. We're good friends. And from what he said, I get the impression Peter was a bit of a bully.
How long has this been going on?
Sorry, mate. Touched a nerve there, have I?
You know how it is with me and our Sid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Tell me all about it. Have a good show.
Little Jimmy Chisel, everybody!
Oh, that.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rotherham Elementary, and already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
Ladies man, Peter Clement. With penis so small, you need space telescope to know if it even exists.
Oh, fuck off,
Oh.
Ivan.
It's your childhood sweetheart, Chelsea Ball.
No, it bloody isn't.
No, bloody isn't. Some sort of rock and roll star.
This is Ivan Vodovich, Eamon, one of my oldest friends, Ivan.
Oh, well, that's actually interesting to see.
Chelsea.
Ivan.
Ivan, let me ask you this. What do you think we could see in Peter way back then that could have predicted his path to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
You know, I listening before I come on your set, and I hear name Sydney, and I think I not heard his name in 25 years.
Let's keep it that way,
Beep,
shall
beep,
we,
beep.
mate?
Pick a guest.
You like good night at goat fight,
Uh,
both bleating and snapping at each other. And then one day,
I'll go for that because the parents didn't seem like interested in his career.
again.
And that's the way I like it, Eamon. Should we get the next guest out?
Wait, first we open Erkistani Special Reserve.
Not in the mood, mate.
Hey, you okay, my friend?
Sorry. Not your fault. Meet in the pub after.
Ivan
Vodovich.
Ivan Volodymyr, everybody.
Close enough.
Now, before we bring our next guest on, let's take a look at a classic clip from...
This is like. We're actually see. I like how we see the evolve of the show. This is the Peter that we actually know from the main.
Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that a team of surgeons laboured for hours.
Everything okay?
Is this some sort of fucking joke, Eric?
And it was
Why would I want to
Oh.
be reminded of that?
amazing. Phillips
I don't choose the plane. It's some bloke called David.
Oh, we didn't like that.
Dave in the broadcast room.
That's me.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Can we
Could they-
reset, please?
Wait.
I'm
Pe-
gonna have to leave the country.
Peter angry.
Not really, LJ.
You look like you walked in on your parents.
What's
Right,
that?
when you zoom in on the pad like that, the whole of the rest of the game pauses, so you've got a little bit of time to think. Don't know why they didn't put it in the main game. Lazy.
So basically, the C options are good to actually aggravate Peter. So we can... Shock announcement. I'll drink to that. Actually,
And then we're done. How am I going to pay my bills?
so the hint was like get him angry and get him drunk. So I'll drink to that. It's actually good.
Standing for this. You listen to me, you TV moguls. We're not standing for this. There are supposed to be.
We think Mayor found him.
Who?
Sydney, the brother.
So?
He lives in the capital about 10 minutes from the fucking studio.
I'm not aware of there being any brother in the script, Derek, so, I mean, what's the point of us...
Eamon, fuck the script. This is the type of TV that people remember. The type that wins TV Nation Awards.
TV Nation Awards?
Oh, that's it.
Coming up,
So
aren't
we're
we?
actually...
Yeah, fuck it. Let's send Helen a taxi just in case.
Already on it. 10 seconds, everybody. TV fucking Nation Awards. Going in 5, 4, 3.
What fantastic memories there from one of the nation's most beloved TV shows. Now, Just the Job had 2 successful runs, of course, from 58 to 64,
Okay.
and again from 1972 to 1976. And across many, many of those shows, there was always one man by your side. Oh no, hang on, wait, he's been on already.
We didn't have much back then, but where there's a finger, there's fun, as they say at the confectioners.
Give me that woman. Son, it's your dad. The pricks have sent us on at the wrong ruddy time.
Yes, that's right. It's a man and a woman who need no introduction, but we're going to give them one anyway. It's your sidekick. No, look, it's clearly your parents.
This is actually basically getting the dad angry. So there. Again. Dad
Well,
diving.
you're certainly in a position to give us a unique insight into this bit of Peter's life. What are the differences, would you say, between the on-screen and off-screen versions of Peter Clement?
Not much. They're both feckless ingrates.
Martin Clement, you take that back. He's your own flesh and blood.
Shut up, woman. Blithering on with your nonsense.
Well, I think everybody
Okay.
thinks they know our Petey, but no one knows him like his mam does. I know him better than he knows his own foreskin, as they say at the bar mitzvah.
He was just about passable when he was younger. Not a patch on his brother, but you don't get too like that.
We're ever so proud of him. He's like the first cock of the spring, as the airmen say.
Well, apparently we have some archive, never-before-seen
Let's
footage
see.
of you, Peter, with your mysterious brother.
So we're actually getting the
On
orc,
Just the
learn
Job.
about.
What is this, Eamon? Fucking ambush!
Let's roll.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Alfie. All right, our Sid.
I messed that up there.
To the capital. Had to hand deliver some contracts for Mr. Barrington. Thought I'd make the most of it and see the hottest show in town. Oh, you flatter me. It's that fellow at the Royal Grange, right? Aye, cheeky bugger. Where he sat? Oh, they're just going to slip us in at the back, I think. We didn't have tickets. At the back? Like, fuck they will. Oh, don't make a fuss, Alfie.
Frank, I want the best seats in the house.
I love, like, he's actually such a good personation of.
And this. Oh.
Welcome. Oh, God, I'm forgetting my manners. Peter, this is the lady I was telling you about.
The one that has you enamoured. I can see why.
I'm not afraid to say you're probably looking at Mrs. C.
Undoubtedly.
You seem close.
They were. Until he went to that capital and became one of you TV ponces.
Martin.
Abandoned his brother.
He abandoned me. He walked away.
Because of what you did, you sneaky little shite!
Well, as they say at the laundrette, the fast as like a spunky jumper.
Jesus, Horatio Grimlicker Christ! Will you shut up, woman, and let me speak?
Pick a guess, machine's bleeping.
We'll go you.
Go on then.
Well,
We'll go for like the actual
your
person they
fussing
work with.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh wait. Oh wait, well actually no, it's fine. I thought it was the same order as last time.
Organisation on this show is a farrago.
Yes, ma'am. It's Dave in the broadcast room. He's just fiddling with the machines.
However,
I wouldn't say fiddling, I'd say more like meddling.
let's just carry on. Look here, take this and put it in there, shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I just don't like talking about our Sid.
Well, I know you don't, but suck it up because it might well make you Prime Minister. Okay, sweetie? Prime Minister. Okay, sweetie?
Let me ask you this. What's it like
The last time that I saw Sydney and Peter together was in 1960 at Peter's wedding. Well, Sydney was sat at the front, and I was just starting out at that time. We all were, but I knew I had to get an invite to new TV sensation Peter Clement's Wedding of the Year.
No, hardly. It was a small chapel near Rotherham.
Yes, well, everything was going fine until the reception when, between songs performed by that dreadful band you booked, the two of you could be heard screaming obscenities in the car park. Well, you came back in after a few minutes as if nothing had happened and grabbed Mrs. C and started dancing the lambada, if I remember correctly, which, as you know, darling...
You always do.
Yes, I always do, don't I? Well, Sydney drove off, and rumour has it that you never spoke again. Is that true?
Why are you telling everybody this?
Well, it's ratings, darling. Ratings. So, the question I have for you, Peter, is...
I usually ask the question.
What the hell were the two of you rowing about that night? Sorry, did you say something, Eamon?
Well, it's just I usually ask the question.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, what do you want to say? Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, actually, that was very good, yeah.
No, sorry, Dotty, viewers. But that conversation were private, and that's how I think it should stay.
That beeping means pick a guess. I suppose you've worked that out.
You're famous. There is no private. Still, your funeral or election.
It wasn't only just the job that the nation invited into their hearts. Starting in 1977 and running every weeknight for almost 6 years, you brought your own inimitable Peter Clement style to your eponymously named late-night chat show, Petey. Let's take a look at that now.
And a couple of minutes back.
Same as before?
Used to call him a ventriloquist. He can't even be asked to throw his own voice.
Any news?
We're still trying. It's 50-50.
Popular with the viewers. Loved in the country. One morning, I had Dorothy and Peter absolutely screaming at each other in their office. Even with the door, you could hear the swear words. It actually wasn't uncommon.
Are you taking a
Always
piss,
getting
Eric?
proper pissed off.
Are you really trying to piss me off now?
I don't choose. It's...
Yeah. I remember fucking Dave.
Can we reset everybody? Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just don't bring that fucking Polly on or I'll burn the fucking studio down.
Peter storms out, he slams the door. And Tim Hill, he was on the show that very night.
Our next guest, or should I say guests, are sure to be a bit of a handful. Expect the unexpected. From Tim Hill and Polly.
Oh, she's a bit protective.
Yeah, no problem. Grab a chair. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's happened. There's normally a table here.
Oh, don't worry about that. She likes it up close and personal.
I bet she does.
What's wrong, Paul? She says you should apologise for casting aspersions on her character.
Oh, right you are. Sorry, Polly.
She says you should apologise with a kiss. Steady on, Paul.
Careful, you little thing, you'll get me into trouble with Mrs. C.
She says she's not afraid of Mrs. C. I can't say that. But I can't. Oh, yes, you can. She says she's got nicer legs than Mrs. C and I need to...
Watch yourself, pal.
I told you we wouldn't like it.
Mrs. C is a very private person. I would thank you both to leave her out of this.
Got that, Paul?
Quiet, you lot.
She really is very sorry. She just wants to be loved.
Oh, for pity's sake.
She likes that.
Yeah, I can see she does. Yeah, take it easy there, Polly.
Hey, it's not me, it's her. She must really like you.
Yeah, watch it there, pal. Oh, hey, got it.
Just mark the cameras, darling.
Hey, that's making it. No, stop.
And we must have touched a nerve there.
That's not the only bloody thing you touched.
What's that, Paul?
It better be a bloody apology. You can't just go around
Can't
touching
say
people.
that.
What did she say?
I can't. Oh, yes, you can. She says, if that's your J. Johnny Johnson, she feels sorry for Mrs. C.
Right.
Obviously, we've had to drop the signal there, so viewers...
How long until he gets here? Get him on last.
Capital traffic, it's hard to say. We may have to bump the song.
Ah, fuck the song. TV Nation Award.
TV Nation Award.
What can I do?
Go long into the next interview. The ratings are great. Yeah, we can overrun. 10 seconds, everybody.
Who's on next?
Fuck only knows. Going in 5, 4, 3...
Unforgettable stuff. But while you took all the credit, arguably someone else did all the work, didn't they now?
Well, I don't know about taking the credit, but I'm hoping to share in the trust.
With the fifth of the bits of your life, it's... Play the music! Ah, of course, yes, Julie something.
Doesn't know my name.
Don't worry, Pet. They'll all know it soon.
Let's take a seat, shall we? Lovely to have you here. Lovely. So, Petey ran for nearly 6 years. Tell me, what's your favourite memory from all those shows?
Well, my earliest memory of Peter was actually from the news. I was a precocious child in the 50s, 1957, was it, when you cycled the length of the country for charity? Can you believe you even did that?
Still got the dicky knees to prove it.
And then by the time that Petey was on, well, I was very busy with my legal career, so I rarely got the chance to see it. But I remember the one with the sexy ostrich, obviously. Everyone does.
I hate that clip. That man still makes me bloody angry.
But I think the thing about that show was that it demonstrated that Peter could talk to anyone, from royalty to roughnecks. Everyone has the best brought out of them by this man.
Well, let's hope that's true for you too.
Do I go?
Normally.
Miss
Saltburn.
Salisbury.
Let's just go with Julie.
Julia.
So, what do you know about Peter's brother Sidney?
We have a brother.
We'll talk after.
How could you not mention your brother?
We will talk after.
Okay. We'll talk after. Do I go now?
Jesus, Rachel, Tugger Christ, I'll do it. Julius Salisbury, everybody.
so to last year, when you surprised the entire nation by announcing you were giving it all up to form your own political party. And because the final bits of your life are always about the future...
I remember you slipping me tongue in Gill round back of your nan's house. Well, you reckon it was your first kiss,
Well,
but me,
obviously that line's not going to work. Let's just bring her out here. I met her earlier. Her name's Edna Cakes or something. Just play the music.
Petey! Oh, come here, love!
All right, take a seat now. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out from your campaign to... Oh, no, not that one. Do you think Peter Clement is a good fit for politics? No, don't need that one. So have you ever met Sidney Clement?
Of course I have, kiddo. Oh, those two, they were like that, inseparable. Oh, the amiable... Oh, what were it? The amiable rivals, that's what us girls call them. Oh, of course, you know, we'd all snogged at least one of them, but most of us had snogged them both. Oh, they used to get into right old ding-dongs over it. Oh, Petey, love, you really should speak to Sid again. He misses you.
He needs to apologise to me first for what he said about my wife at my wedding.
Look at us, love. Hey? We've both done a lot of time. I reckon we're over halfway. Please, don't let it be another 25 bloody years, sweetheart.
He'll never forgive me, Chelsea. Would you?
I'd forgive you anything, but I suppose I'm not a stupid, proud man.
We've been together for 25 years. He made me choose. So I chose.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that's hard, but if you really think about it, that's a lot more choice than you gave him, isn't it?
Right, Edna Cakes, everybody. Yeah, right, off you go that way, love. Fantastic. Well, we've got a bit of a treat for you, and for you. But first, let's take a look at the current Peter Clement. This is a bit of footage from you from the debate a few short weeks ago.
Every single study worldwide acknowledges that a society's most stable building block is the family.
Well, yes, obviously, we think that family is important too, but just, not in the way that you do.
We need to put in place policies that encourage families to stay together.
Whose family? I beg your pardon? Your family, Jacob, with your estate and your nannies to wipe your ass?
Yes, nannies.
Or yours, Henry, where your children's education is factored into the budget?
But my parents were self-made.
Self-made millionaires, yeah, no, I get it. And if I came from families like yours, I'd probably feel the same way too, but I didn't. I didn't get piano lessons. Our neighbours didn't complain about us because we had piano lessons. They complained about us because we fought. We fought and we fought. My dad tore strips off us with his bare hands and his belt. And we deserved it because we fought too. And there were times... Doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that not all families should be encouraged to stay together. There are some cases where families should just simply be left to rot. And they're sticking two chubby fingers up to both of you for families first and families forever or whatever it may be, because they didn't stay together because they wanted to. They stayed together because they had to. Because the successive policies of both your governments meant do that or fucking starve.
Amazing footage there from the debate. Well, Peter, as you know, normally at this point in the show, we give the guests their picture frame and we roll end credits. But we're changing the format a little tonight, and tearing up the script, which I have to say on this occasion actually feels quite thrilling, you know? Probably worthy of some sort of, I don't know, TV Nation Award or something, you know?
Get on with it.
Tonight, we're running over a little because we have a surprise seventh bit of your life. Hidden piece, if you like. You haven't seen him for 25 years.
Fuck off!
Your brother, Sidney Clement!
All right, Al Pete.
All right, I said. Looks like we're going to have our chat then.
Aye, looks that way.
So, lads. Lads.
Shut up, Eamon.
Shut up, Eamon.
So, what have you been up to?
Solicitor stuff, you know. You?
This sort of thing mostly? Running for Prime Minister?
Saw that. Good luck.
Mam's backstage with him.
Oh, aye, that's good.
For God's sake, talk to each other. What did you say to him at the reception?
I made a prediction, that's all.
You called my word into question, and you insulted me and you insulted my wife.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you stole her from me.
It was her choice. It was always that way. Always their choice. We agreed.
As children, maybe. Not as adults. Not as men.
It was her choice, our Sid.
I know. And I never should have said what I said.
Bloody awful prediction. What was it? A month? It'll be 25 years this anniversary.
Aye, well, she's quite the woman.
Aye. She is that.
Oh, it's so strange. Quarter of an hour ago, I was sat at home, watching this show, watching that clip of me introducing you to, and I thought, I wish they'd had the camera on her face. Because as soon as she set eyes on you, I knew I was gone. And it's taken me a long time to come to terms with that. What you have that I don't.
It's just the job. Celebrity, it makes you sort of sparkle. I don't understand it, but it's true, nonetheless.
I really loved her, our Pete.
I know. And I am sorry, our Sid. And it's taken me a long time to understand that, too.
Peter, these are all the bits of your life.
TV fucking Nation Awards! TV Nation Awards!
Do you ever feel like you're running in circles? Do you feel like every month...
Petey, Petey, he's such a sweetie.